Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear students, last time because of the internet issues we couldn't complete this program, and today this is the explanation of this program. Where this in this program in the main, what we do is we have some expression one and expression two, but you will ask the user to using the cout to give us some expression. Then using cn you put up into the exp, and this exp you will send to the infix to postfix, and you will send it here. I'm sending exp1 right now to infix to postfix function. So this is a function which will convert the infix to the postfix, infix like this and postfix like this. We had discussed this thing already, and now we see this program. So this is a function here, infix to postfix, where that expression gets stored into the string s. So whatever the expression you have sent, that is in my s. Okay, and I am creating a result here, string result. You could call it the postfix, simply call it postfix and put it in there. Now I'm calling it here right now result. And then what we do is, I am running a loop because the whole expression is in s. So whatever the expression you have given, for example you have given this thing c plus d or something, whatever expression you have given, that is passed on to this method infix to postfix. And so you have to scan it from left to right, the whole of this string, and up to what this loop should run, that is s dot length. That's simple. Then what you do is you put up, say for example I0, right now in the zeroth box is this parenthesis, opening parenthesis, right, this one. And so you put that s of I, whatever the I value is, s of 0 right now, into the character c. And now you chuck c, whatever it is, because if it is some operand like a, b, or some numbers, so I'm saying if it is a to z or some uh, capital A to Z, this is a range, chuck, and so or say or 0 to 9. So it will chuck all if your these letters are somewhat in between A to Z, capital small z, or capital A to capital Z, or from 0 to 9. Anything belonging to these guys, you'll be catched up by this if block. And that thing, we know if it is an operand, we have to add that up with the into the output. That is, output is going to be in a result string. So string output will continue to have all these things. If it is an operand, or if it is some numbers or whatever, that has to be added to the string, that is to the final output string, and that is going to be your postfix string. So that is here will be stored in a result. So that's why you say result plus is equal to y, because you have to concatenate whatever the result has. So result has, for example, a. Now you want to add b to it, so whatever the result has, add it the b, concatenate with the b, like this, a b. Okay, now the question is, if the c is not the character or some a to z or small a to z or a number, that means it's some kind of an operator. Now operator can be, it could be like parentheses, it could be like closing parentheses, it could be braces, or it could be brackets, or it could be multiply, it could be plus, it could be divide, it could be star, anything. Okay, right now if it is an opening parenthesis, so in the beginning, for example, it's an opening parenthesis. If you say s of 0, that is going to be the opening parenthesis. So this if block will not be true, so it goes to the else if, and sees, oh yeah, it is an opening parenthesis, so that you need to push. So for opening parenthesis, we know the rule is to push, so it will be pushed onto the stack, right? So you say push. But if it is not opening parenthesis, it's a closing parenthesis, maybe it's a closing parenthesis. Now closing parenthesis does what? It pops everything from the stack, whatever the stack is. Say for example, right now into the stack is star plus or maybe plus star divide. Maybe these guys are on the stack. So if you have come up the input the scanned operator is the closing parenthesis, in that scenario it has to pop everything from the stack, and after popping add it to the result. Okay, like this is divide, then there is star, then there is plus. So start popping. Okay, and also pop this thing and discard it. Don't add it to the result string, and don't even add this incoming closing parentheses to the string. Discard this also, discard this also. And say for example, if I have a like this, I have a plus in this, I have an opening, then I have star, and I have, say for example, maybe something else like divide. So when you pop, you have to pop each and everything unless you do not get the opening. So everything will be popped from it, only plus will be left out in my stack, and this opening parenthesis will be discarded, closing parenthesis will be discarded, this star and divide, and if there was a plus or some operators, they will be added to the string result. Okay, we have discussed it already, these rules. You can just go through these rules in a previous video. I don't know I have uploaded that or not. I will check it after this video. Maybe I upload that also, so you can watch that also. So see this program, after you have the watch it the previous video. Okay. Okay, now if your character which you are scanning from the string is neither these ABCs, okay, is nor an opening nor a closing on, then so if it is closing, firstly if it is closing, how we pop each and everything. So we have to pop from the stack unless the stack top does not have the opening of it. If it is closing, so I'm telling you the opening is somewhere here. Okay, say for example the plus here and opening is here, and we got a star here. Say we got a star here and we got a divide here maybe. Okay, now question even though we cannot have a divide and star like this, because if the divide comes in it will pop the star, right? Okay, we may have the plus here and star here like this. So now right now the top will be here. Okay, so we have to start popping till top reaches here. Okay, so that's what we're saying, while stack of top, that this is this stk array which is holding this stack. Okay, if top of that, if you just see that array firstly, that is here. Okay, character array, uh, name is stk, size is 20, and top is -1 in the beginning, right? So we are now saying if how we actually pop each and everything until we do not get the opening of it. So we are saying that if my string which I'm scanning, say for example the string was like this, a plus b, and initially say for example in the stack was this thing. Okay, now after that got the plus in. Okay, and this a will go to the output, and then b will go to the output, and now this closing comes in. So the now the input operator is the closing will not go into this stack, closing will not go into the output string. Okay, the postfix string, no, it won't go there. It will this if condition will be false, this if condition will be false, it will land here, and here it is true because c is this time closing. So closing says until the stack of top, so stack of top will be right now here. So I'm saying for the example sake that I got plus here, I got this one, I got plus, and I got star. Okay, and the top will be here right now. Is stack of top equal to, I mean, opening? No, it's not. So that means it's true. We're saying not equal. If it is not equal to opening, you can go into the while. What you will do in a while loop inside, you will pop what is on the top of the stack. What will pop to? It will see what is onto the top of the stack, and you add that thing to the result. So you are adding that thing, that star will be added to the result. Whatever the result will be at that moment, you will add that star. And pop, we know it will return the character in the stack and decrements the top. So top will go here. So top is no more here, it is gone. Now top is plus, is again, it is not equal to opening. So that is, it is true, it's not equal to opening. stack of top is not equal to opening. So that means we have to pop it. We will pop it, okay, and add it to the result. Okay, we will add it to the result, and top will decrement. And right now, top stack of top is equal to opening. So not equal to, it's false. We are saying if it is not equal, but it is equal to, it's false. So we should not go into the while, we'll come out of the while, but we still pop it. We pop this opening, but we are not putting it to anything, we are discarding it. Okay, so right now in the stack will be only the plus left out, and I'm not adding this thing to the postfix string, rather because I'm saying only pop. Here I'm saying pop, but whatever the pop returns, that is added to the result. But here I'm saying only pop. Okay, okay. And if you see the pop, that's here. It declares a variable ch, and if top is not equal to -1, because if the top is -1, that means stack is empty, then you cannot actually pop. Else you say whatever is on the stack of top, you put it that in the into the ch. Okay, then you put at that location where the top is locating. Say for example, top was damn. Okay, one second. In this case, say for example, the top was here, which is, say, so for example, the star, then there is plus, then there is opening or something like that. So if you say top is equal to -1, that means top is here. That means the case is like this. When if top is to the -1, that means stack is empty, so you cannot access anything. So if this is untrue, not true, then you should go to the else part and pop something. What do you do? Whatever is in the stack of top, say so this time is a star, the star will go to the ch. Okay, and at the stack of top, you put up the null or \0. Okay, you put up null, that means you are emptying it, but you should decrement the top. You should get top now to this position. So you should decrement the top, so that's why you do top minus minus, and whatever is in a ch, you have kept that star in a ch, that you will return. So top, this pop returns what was there at the top location, right? And a push function is here. Push firstly says if we have reached the 20 limit mark. So if it is max minus 1, I should say stack is full. Otherwise you increment the top. Okay, whatever, say top will be exactly there where there is an element, so you have to increment the top. Firstly the top will be on a -1, so you have to increment top and then drop something into it. So you put up the plus here. So say if now top is here already, when you push, so you have to again increment the top and push it something to it, right? So first you increment, then you put to the stack of top whatever you are sending to the push. So push operation has something called opper here. Whatever you are sending to it, you are putting it in here. You can mix up these two together. You can say stk of plus plus top pre-increment first top is equal to opr. So first increment, then assign opr to the top. What is opr? OPR is what you will send to the push. When you call push, you send something to it, so that will go into this operand. So operator, this is basically short for the operator, because push operator works only for the operators, because only operators are pushed, the operands are put into the output result string, right? Okay, so that's what we do. The pop returns me the what is on the top of the stack, that go to the result. But last, when you find this one, when this while loop is false, that means we are exactly on the opening parent in the stack, so that should be discarded. That should be popped from the stack and discarded, not put into the output string. Okay. Else, the else means now it is some operator like plus or minus or something. It could be plus, could be minus, it can be star, it could be divide. Okay, if it is not opening, if it is not closing, if it is not a to b, a to z, or capital A to z, or 0 to 9, if it is not among that, then it is gonna be some kind of an operator, these operators. And depending on the operator, we have a rule that if inside the stack, for example, if inside the stack there is, for example, some high priority operator, okay, like divide, and even some low same priority operators. Say for example plus comes in, incoming is plus, and it sees the high priority operators are there, so it pops that and add it to the output string. Okay, this divide will be output string and pop it. The top goes here. Again, plus and star. Star is having a greater higher precedence. Okay, or priority. It should go to the stack to be popped. Now it's no more. Now you have only plus in it. Now plus has the same priority or precedence. It should again be popped. This plus will be popped, stack will be empty. Now this plus will be pushed. Okay, so while top is greater than equal to 0, firstly we will do only if something is in a stack. If top is not equal to -1, that means if top is -1, that means stack is empty. We shouldn't be doing that. So top has to be either greater than or equal to 0. That means something is in a top, at least one element is in a top. And because top is pointing to the 0, so at least one element is there. Okay, and precedence of s of I. So s of I is the input incoming operator, which was in my the which I just scanned. I could have said C here because that is also in a C. If that is less than, so whatever the incoming operator is, if that is less than or equal to whatever is at the stack of top, and I'm sending I'm calling the precedence, the PREC is a function, and I'm sending the operator s of I. Right now it is plus, for example. I'm sending plus to it. And I am also calling here the same function precedence, and I'm sending stack of top. What is on a stack of top? Say divide. And this will return me the precedence of the plus. This will return me the precedence of divide. Then we will see who is greater. If say precedence of plus is 2 and precedence of divide is 5, so 2 is less than or equal to 5, I'm so that means I should pop. If this is less than, incoming is less than the what is in on a stack, right? So let us see the precedence. This is precedence of s of I. So I'm right now sending the s of I, or we could send the C, because that is in a C. We could say here C only. Okay, that's because we have put what is in a sin into the C here. Okay, so you can say simply the precedence of C, that means incoming operator. So I am calling the precedence function, that is this one, that's here, and I am sending that s of I or C, and that will be copied into this C. And I am saying if C is caret, then the highest precedence is 3. Else if C is divide or asterisk, because both of them have the same precedence, then I will return 2, that is precedence will be 2. And else if C is plus or minus, return 1, because plus and minus have same precedence, that will be 1. Else return -1. -1 means it was some kind of a wrong operator. Okay, if the -1 comes in. Now here we have, for example, if we have the on the stack, we have, say for example, on a stack I am having here the divide and plus and opening like this, and incoming is, say for example, plus, right? So right now s of I is this plus, because s of I is the string expression where like a plus b into c plus d and so on, and divided by d plus e. I'm right now on this e, and I'm seeing the divide is on the stack and plus is on the stack, for example, and incoming is plus. So this is my s of I. Okay, s of I is this guy, this plus. And when I send this to the precedence, because I said precedence, then I send it s of I to this precedence. Now that means this plus is sent to the precedence. This plus will be copied into the C, and it will go here because plus will land into here. If it was plus or minus, it will land into both guys, will land here, and it will return 1. So output of this precedent, this will be output as 1. So ये 1 बनेगा इसका result, because it will return the int, so it will return 1. और उसके बाद मैं precedence of stack of top भेजूंगा. stack of top में क्या है? divide. So divide will be copied into C, and divide कहाँ पे है? यहाँ पे, या divide and star होता दोनों, return 2 करते, so that will return 2. So plus वाला आपको रिटर्न 1 करेगा और divide वाला आपको रिटर्न 2 करेगा. यानी कि जब हम यहाँ पे आएंगे इस लोकेशन पे, ठीक है ना, this will return 1 एंड दिस विल रिटर्न 2। अगर ये लेस देन है उसका मतलब क्या है कि ऑपरेटर जो इनकमिंग था उसकी प्रेसिडेंस लो है और जो स्टैक में बैठा है उसकी प्रेसिडेंस हाई है, तो उस सूरत में पॉप करना है। अगर इसका उल्टा होता तो हम पॉप नहीं करते। ठीक है, बस में आई। तो ये तभी होगा जब ये, और जब तक मतलब काइंड ऑफ कि उसके बाद भी चक होगा, यानी कि पहली बार इसने किया चक फॉर एग्जांपल ऐसे, ये प्लस था और यहाँ पे से डिवाइड था और उसके बाद प्लस था और ये था। ठीक है, तो प्लस और डिवाइड, डिवाइड ने 2 लाया वहां से, तो प्रेसिडेंस ऑफ डिवाइड, जब स्टैक ऑफ टॉप में डिवाइड है तो इसने डिवाइड भेजा प्रेसिडेंस को, उसने रिटर्न किया इसको 2, सो इट विल इवैल्यूएट टू 2। एंड दिस वन, इसमें इसने प्लस भेजा प्रेसिडेंस को, उसने इवैल्यूएट करके 1 लाया, सो इट विल इवैल्यूएट टू, इसकी जगह इट विल बी लाइक दिस, 1 is less than or equal to 2. Is 1 less than 2? Yes it is. So I should do what? I should pop it. I should pop the divide and add it to the output string. So that's why it's a result plus is equal to pop. I'm popping, not only popping but adding that to the result. Okay, after that it will go back to the while, because after popping the top will not be here, top will be pointing to this, इसमें null गया होगा और top will be pointing to plus. So plus will evaluate to right now 1 and s of I हमारा प्लस है ही, वो उसने 1 किया ही होगा। is 1 less than 1? No, but it is equal to 1, so it's again true. So you can pop it, you have to again pop the plus and add it to the output string. Okay, and pop now will be downside. Okay, and now जो precedence of 1 है और जो प्रेसिडेंट स्टैक ऑफ टॉप है वो नेगेटिव बनाएगा, बिकॉज इट्स समथिंग एल्स, इट्स स्टैक ऑफ टॉप की जो नेगेटिव बनाएगा क्योंकि वो एल्स पार्ट में चला जाएगा, दैट इज -1। और क्या 1 लेस देन -1 है? नहीं है, सो इट विल कम आउट ऑफ इट, सो इट विल कम आउट ऑफ दिस while loop and it will push this C, because whatever is the incoming that you have to push now. So आपने इसमें पॉप किया, फर्ज कीजिए मैं ऐसे करता हूँ, एक मिनट, आपने इसमें से फर्ज कीजिए यहाँ पे आपके पास प्लस था, फिर आपके पास पेरेंथेसिस है, फिर था आपके पास प्लस और एस्ट्रिक, और यहाँ पे प्लस आ गया। सो जब प्लस आ गया इसकी प्रेसिडेंस कम है, यानी कि जो स्टैक में उनकी ज्यादा है, तो ये आउटपुट स्ट्रिंग में जाएगा स्टैक भी, स्टार भी और प्लस भी, और यहाँ पे हमारे पास स्टैक में रहेगा प्लस एस्ट्रिक, बस वो दो गए उधर। अब ये वाला प्लस जो है वो पुश होगा लास्ट में, सो दैट इज व्हाट वी डू बाय दिस। ठीक है, ओके। ओके, अब इसमें एक मिनट, इसको मैं क्लियर करता हूं। हाँ, तो यहां पे हमने ये सारी चीजें देखी। ठीक है, ये इनफिक्स टू पोस्टफिक्स हो गया। तो उसके बाद जब एल्स मतलब ये हो जाएगा और यहाँ पे जो है ये वापस अपने वाइल के पास जाएगा। ठीक है ना, यहाँ पे इस फॉर के पास जाएगा वापस, और आई अब न बनेगा 1। अब दूसरे एलिमेंट को देखेगा ऐसे ही कि कौन है इनमें से, उसी हिसाब से काम करेगा, तीसरे एलिमेंट, चौथे, पांचवे, छठे, और जब तक कि ऐसा लेंथ ना आ जाए। और जैसे हमारे पास अगर होगा फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर हमारे पास है a प्लस बी इंटू सी प्लस डी, ऐसा था, तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 बार ये चलेगा फॉर लूप सारा, और एक एक करके हर एलिमेंट के बारे में काम करेगा, उसी हिसाब से अपना जो है पोस्ट फिक्स बनाता जाएगा। ओके, लेकिन एक वक्त ऐसा भी आ सकता है कि अब जो आपका स्टैक है उसमें फिर भी कुछ एलिमेंट रहे हैं, यानी कि आपने स्ट्रिंग तो खत्म की लेकिन स्टैक के अंदर कुछ एलिमेंट्स है। ठीक है, जैसे इसमें प्लस बचा है या फिर ओपनिंग पेरेंट से बचा है, वैसे ओपनिंग तो नहीं होगा क्योंकि क्लोजिंग आया होगा फिर उसने उसको लिया होगा, लेकिन फर्ज कीजिए इसमें कुछ ऑपरेटर बचे हैं। ठीक है, स्टार एंड प्लस फॉर एग्जाम्पल बचा है। अब मुझे इनको सीधे पटकना चाहिए किधर, ऑन द आउटपुट स्ट्रिंग, जो मेरी आउटपुट स्ट्रिंग बन रही है यहाँ पे, जैसे ए बी प्लस स्टार बन गया था, अब इसके लास्ट में मुझे ये ऐड करने चाहिए। सो आई शुड डू व्हाट, आई शुड रन अगेन अ लूप, यहाँ पे आई शुड रन अगेन अ लूप, और आगे हमें, सो ये यहाँ पे फॉर लूप खत्म हो गया, यानी कि उसका मतलब है कि स्ट्रिंग सारी खत्म होगी, एस डॉट लेंथ आ गई है, तो ये आप बाहर आ गए इस फॉर लूप से। अब अगर स्टैक के अंदर कुछ चीजें हैं, वो कैसे पता चलेगा, व्हाइल टॉप इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0, जब तक टॉप -1 नहीं आता तब तक पॉप करते जाओ, यानी कि टॉप ऑफ द स्टैक जो है उनको निकालते जाओ और ऐड करते जाओ रिजल्ट को। ठीक है, एंड लास्ट में आप पोस्ट एक्सप्रेशन जो रिजल्ट होगा उसको प्रिंट करोगे। यानी कि अगर मैं इसको रन करूंगा यहाँ पे, सो जो हमारी स्ट्रिंग दी थी उसकी इनफिक्स जो हमारी थी a+b × c+d, उसका पोस्ट फिक्स ये है। ठीक है ना, आप चेक भी कर सकते हो। यहाँ अगर मैं एक्सप्रेशन 1 की जगह एक्सप्रेशन 2 दूंगा, ठीक है, एंड आई अगेन रन इट, ये यहाँ पे है, दिस इज a+b × c+d, ओके। और हमारी इनफिक्स एक्सप्रेशन और पोस्ट फिक्स एक्सप्रेशन हमारी ये है इसकी, यू कैन चेक इट आउट एंड यू कैन जस्ट अप्लाई द रूल्स एंड चेक इट कि ये सही है या गलत है। ठीक है ना, वैसे ये ठीक ही होगा इंशाल्लाह। ओके, सो मेरा ख्याल है अब आपको you must be clear with the InFix to PostFix program and all. I will send this program also, but just try to do it yourself, okay? And be, prepare, everything you prepare for exam now. So see you inshallah ta'ala in the next time with a new concept. Until then, ma salama.